Someone is saying, I'm in EU3 Pro and I'm still watching, so I guess you are doing good. Thank you very much, first of all. It really means a lot. But I feel the exact same way when I'm playing Hearts of Iron 3. I played like 120 hours into Hearts of Iron, and I still have no idea what I'm doing half the time. Okay, so here's a question. I'm curious about the bonuses that you get for forming kingdoms and empires. Okay, let's go back here to national decisions. If we scroll down to form the Spanish nation, you can read a little bit about it. Here, these are the advantages. I gain a core on all these places. Okay, so I gain cores on all of Aragon, and everywhere. I think Navarra as well. I centralize by 2 for free immediately. I gain 1 colonist, and Castilla la Vella, which is up here, Castilla la Vella gains 1 base tax. When it says gain 1 base tax, it just means it'll go from 4.4 to, it'll go from, you see the base here, 4, it'll just go up to 5. So an extra base, so it'll go up to 5.4. Which is very good, by the way. 1 extra base tax is, in the long run, very good. We gain 5 prestige, and our country changes to Spain. So other than looking total kick-ass with a new flag and new decisions and new everything, it's just you get like more centralized, you gain a lot of cores, things like that. It really depends from place to place. For example, England creating United Kingdom is going to be very different. Sweden or Norway creating Scandinavia is going to be different. Russia, Muscovite making Russia, they all get different bonuses. But it'll be like a prestige bonus, a lot of cores, and then something else. Next question. I missed royal marriages, I think, but they have always confounded me. But could you do a quick talk of when it's beneficial and when not? Also, thanks, great stream. Well, first of all, thank you. When it's beneficial, when it's not. It's always beneficial because it'll keep up your legitimacy. Legitimacy will go down over time if you do not have enough royal marriages. So royal marriages are crucial if you're a kingdom. Who you do not want to make royal marriages with are people who you are planning to attack. For example, I'm planning to attack Aragon fairly soon, I suppose. So I will not make a royal marriage with them, because when I declare war on them, I will get a -1. It doesn't show here because I don't have royal marriage with them yet. It'll show -1 stability. So I'll lose 1 stability just for a royal marriage. So I'll most likely just have to wait until my king dies, or their king dies, and then the royal marriage will be broken. Another way of doing it, like what I've done, I've sent France a royal marriage already, so that way France will not declare war on me anytime soon until one of our royal marriages expired, because they will most likely, the AI will most likely not risk suffering -1 stability for just attacking me. Alternatively, I can also break a betrothal, like break a royal marriage, but that also just costs -1 stability. So you might as, I mean, it's the same thing. And you can break it in the diplomacy, it would pop up here. Yeah, right now I don't have any. So you can use it defensively, but you can also, it's also very important for your legitimacy. And also, you need royal marriage to claim someone's throne. Like I'm gonna have to do the same with Aragon most likely, and put them into to fight and try to claim their throne if I want to put them into my personal union, or I can just conquer them. Does that answer your question? Smoke too much? Smoke too much? Yeah, and someone's adding actually, and when you are a bigger nation and want to get a personal union, they are good as well. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, next question. I came in late, so I don't know when you covered, but a short talk on royal. Okay, yeah, we just talked about that. Okay, so that's it. So are there any more questions then? To get into a personal union, remember, you need to have royal marriage, of course, but then you have to have higher prestige than them. That's the biggest thing, prestige. And if you have lower prestige than them, they can break away from that personal union, and they'll create a new dynasty. So you always have to have higher prestige than your person you're in a personal union with. Any other questions before I move on to the ledger? I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to assume everyone's good then. Let's begin with the ledger. Ledger. Oh wait, actually, I haven't talked about triggered modifiers yet, so I'll do that. Triggered modifiers are right here. If any of you are familiar with Hearts of Iron 3, you have these triggered modifiers as well. Other than that, I think that's the only other Paradox game that has triggered modifiers. But these are conditions which are which can be set by anyone, basically. So, for example, and they're things you can strive for. If you're stuck, guys, and you don't know what to do next, you can try to go for one of these. They're kind of fun, and they give you a nice little bonus. And when I mean triggered modifier, it'll appear over here in our modifiers thing, and it'll appear as an icon up here. So you can see like sound toll. So yearly merchants plus 0.5. You hover over it, you get like a little history about it. You can see what you need. So I've only fulfilled 1 out of 7. So I actually need to own Skane, Ceylan, Fiend, Scan, Ceylans. Oh, I need to own and control, which means not only vassalizing them but also controlling them directly. And then I would get 0.5 merchants per year. By the way, that's up here. By the way, for those of you wondering, Eland, Fiend, Ceylans. That's where it is. Bosphorus, Sound Toll, same thing except for the Bosphorus. Actually, this is a huge thing for the Ottomans. If you own all the territories around, including Thrace, you get a nice 0.5 merchants as well. Other than that, though, for everyone, especially for Castile like me, I'll be going for the East Indian trade route, which gives me a plus 20 national trade income modifier, which is huge. Plus 20 national trade income. Just imagine that. But I have several conditions. I have to have discovered the Cape of Good Hope, the bottom of South Africa. Mercantilism versus free trade needs to be less than -2. I have to have Quest for the New World. I have to be Technology Group Western. And then Muscat, Dadra needs to be owned by me. And yeah. And then I can get that plus 20 national trade income modifier. Some countries, like the Dutch and the English, have unique East Indian trade. Like they have the what's it called in Dutch? The Oost-Indie Trading Corporation, and then obviously England, United Kingdom, you have the East India Company, famous for their conquest. VOC, thank you. Someone corrected me. Yes, VOC, the Verenigde Oost-Indische Compagnie. Yeah, which is Dutch East India Company. So, but I think for my knowledge, those are the only 2 countries with unique East India trade routes, East India trade companies. Everyone else has to go through this. So we have Conquest of Mecca, which, by the way, is not for Muslims. It's only for Christians. So as a Christian, you can conquer Mecca, and you get 0.5 missionaries and 1 prestige, which is pretty good. Conquest of Jerusalem. It applies. All you have to do is own Judea, which is down here, Judea. And I get, again, the same thing. And that applies for both Christians and Muslims. And Conquest of Rome is the same thing for Muslims. So Castile is not Catholic, owns Roma. With this this is also for Protestants as well. So if you're Protestant, if you conquer Rome, you can also get that bonus. For example, I was playing as the Ottoman Empire in my last game. It was like 1800, and I was wondering what to do next. And I was looking through triggered modifiers. And I was like, Conquest of Rome. So I began an invasion of Italy, which was a lot of fun. So these things can like help push you forward and do things. Western arms trade. This is if you are not of Technology Group Western. This will help you boost your land tech investment. but you have to have a neighboring country which has the technology group Western and has to have better relations than 150 with them. So, for example, the Ottomans, that's a big thing when you want to try to catch up in military, having a country that you're neighboring with. But sorry, what am I doing? But to activate that, though, you need to be friendly with them. So Western's arms trade. Reaction, this is if you're a revolution target. For example, if a revolutionary country, think of revolutionary France invading Spain or invading the Netherlands or invading Austria, you will get reaction. And reaction, a holy fight against the godless revolutionary. So plus 10 prestige and minus 10 stability cost, which is good. Crusade, I haven't talked much about crusades yet. The Pope, whoever controls the Pope can call a crusade, and if you decide to join that crusade, think Crusader Kings 2, you get a lot of bonuses actually. Plus 10 to national tax modifier, plus 1 morale of armies, national manpower modifier plus 30%, yearly prestige, and papal influence increase. And you don't even need to conquer territory. Just declaring war on the crusade target will give you all these bonuses. And then you have excommunication, which is the opposite. And this is very bad because on top of all these negatives, as you can see here, by the way, you see you have to be excommunicated.
User in your channel timed out.
You have to, everyone gets a casus belli to declare war on you as an excommunication war. As an excommunication war, yeah. Yeah, Barbary pirates defeated. Like, this is something that I'll try eventually. I have to own Tangiers and Ceuta. I have to own Melilla and Oran. Or Oran. Melilla or Oran. Tangiers or Ceuta. And I have to have the modifier, the Anti-Piracy Act. Modifier, by the way, is from here. It's not available yet, but it will eventually be. And then from that, I get light ships minus 10, galley minus 10, and yearly prestige plus 1, which is quite good. Overextension, this is something you really do not want. And as you can see, if you have less than 50% of your provinces are core provinces, there's a bunch of these different things, and if you have like a lot of cities, you'll get overextension. Minimum revolt risk of plus 3, by the way, is a lot. And national revolt risk is that's a lot. Stability cost modifier plus 50%. That plus 50%, imagine that. That's like going in Andalusia, for example, where it costs right now. Stability cost is like 21. So 50%, that's 31%. And across the board, that'll pretty much kill your stability. So it's very important that you keep up with your cores, you keep getting cores, and you do not remove that balance. Pentarchy is actually kind of a nice thing. Set up, mostly for the Byzantines. Basically, you have to own Rome, Thrace, Aleppo, Judea, Alexandria. Rome has to be Orthodox. Aleppo has to be Orthodox. Judea has to be Orthodox. Alexandria has to be Orthodox. And then you get this nice prestige bonus. Mandate of Heaven is only for China. If you Mandate of Heaven lost, if you guys know anything about Chinese history, the idea that dynasty was legitimate if they had the Mandate of Heaven, but then if there were too many natural disasters or peasant rebellions or lack of food, made them lose the Mandate of Heaven, and all these bad things happen to you, and someone might come up and destroy you. In this case, it's the Manchu in northeastern China. And imperial integrity. Going back to Holy Roman Empire, every single member of the Holy Roman Empire gets these benefits, but you have to be a member of the Holy Roman Empire, and there has to be at least 25 members of the Holy Roman Empire. And you get like -1 national revolt risk, stability -10, technology -10, national manpower modifier +10. And this is to make up for the fact that in the Holy Roman Empire, you cannot really declare war against each other. You really can't, because the Bohemia, the big states, will stop you as a minor nation from declaring war on each other. So, well, they'll try their best to. So instead, you get this nice boost. So that's it for triggered modifiers. I see a question.